What's up, guys? We're live on YouTube. How is everyone doing today? I'm just trying to get it up on the other monitor so I can see the comments. I'm gonna get notified when we're live. I think we're live. It says we're live. Okay, we still go on. As far as I'm aware, it's saying we're live, but it's not popping up my YouTube. I wonder what I did wrong there. Okay, guys, sorry about that. We are live. I think it's just lagging. So how's everyone doing today? I can't get my comments up, so I'm flying blind on the comments. If anything changes, I'll pull it up. So guys, today's a green day. As I said, it was a really nice trade. Lately, I'm noticing I'm starting to execute them a lot better, be a lot more patient, and I'm not taking as many trades. But the ones I am taking, I'm green. So this is like my fifth green day in a row, probably. So it feels nice. It feels nice considering I was away for a week prior, but I'm just a lot more consistent, as I said, waiting for them to be a lot more patient, waiting until they pop up, and then I'm jumping on the opportunities when they're striking. So before we get into this breakdown of AKTX, and I'm going to be looking at some other stocks that are running or ran today as well, to give you a bit of feedback and break them down for you. And my view on them and see what I see value in, and hopefully educate you guys a little bit better on why I take my trades. So the mentoring is full for April, but the May positions are now open. I'm now taking bookings for May mentoring, so if you are looking to start your mentoring program, do email me directly and I'll get back to you and we can get you booked in. And also another update, I did promise you I was starting the Tradenet Demo Challenge. I'm starting tomorrow. So I'm just going to hopefully get that finished and signed up this evening, and I'll be starting the challenge tomorrow. So I'm excited to do that. Again, I could blow it up in the first day, but it's a 5-day demo challenge. It's absolutely free, so I'm going to be jumping into that to get started. Before I get into this, guys, I want to thank you so much for your support. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. Do check me out on Instagram. I am new on Instagram. The link's in the description. Go ahead and give me a follow. Okay. What the hell? Okay, guys, so here we are, AKTX. I'll pull myself down the corner a little bit more. Just let me check once more time that we're going live. Yeah, we're live. So this is AKTX. Don't mind all the mess and all the squiggle. You might find it confused. I'm just going to show you my entries and exits on it and the mindset of why I got in it. Started quite late this morning. I had a lot of things to do. I had a couple of calls to jump on, and in the afternoon as well. So I was kind of busy today. But I started kind of late to this one, so I already missed a big spike up pre-market to just a little over $5. $5.10 was the high. It pulled back, as you can see here, under 4. It pulled back, but I started to like this rising wedge. It's a bear flag or rising wedge. There's a few different names for them. But what I liked about this was I wanted an entry here of the break of 430, and I didn't get it pre-market. So I was kind of pissed about that. So it did run high of about 460 area. So let me just pull this down. So I ran high of about 460 area and pulled back. Now, so my mindset behind this then was I was looking for the retest in around to 430 area. In around this retest of clear resistance here. So I decided to jump in. I actually got a nice fill at 420 down here, and where my little green arrow is. The reason why I decided to jump in, because it was making a really nice trend line. So the trend line continues after the break happened. So the break happened here. The breakout was 430 was your entry. Next to your buy point here was in around the 430 retest of support. It pulled a little lower through it and held my trend. So I jumped in here about 420. My stop was 4. So I was risking about 20 cents on this one. We went quite heavy on it. Solely because the risk wasn't too bad. It was 20 cents. And I really liked the pattern that it done. Plus, it made big highs of 5. So I jumped in here about the 420. Got filled. Again, nice little curl U-shape right off the trend. U-shape spike up. Red to green move here. Sold into the spike, as you can see here, in around the 475 area was the sell into that spike. I kind of panic sold, to be honest with you, because I was up nice and I was in heavy on shares, but my goal and target was for the retest of 5. I didn't hold. Like I said, I panic sold, but like I said, I was up like 45 cents in heavy on shares, so you have to kind of take it when it's there. I didn't stick to my full plan, but I was happy, really happy with the trade that was executed. It was a really nice low entry, and we sold, as I said, into spikes. We sell into the spikes with the volume. Would have been nice to sell half here, and hold half for the retest, like what I do go over with the clients who that we mentor. This is the kind of methods that we do cover, but sometimes you panic. Sometimes you panic sell. So the trade did work out then in the end for a test of 5, got rejected and faded all day. So the original target would have been 5. It would have been really nice to claim that. But overall, it was a sick trade there, and I was really happy with the outcome. Now, let me get one more ticker for you. Is ATOS, ATOS. This looks a bit more clustery. Don't mind all my squiggles. Some people might think, oh, it's a bit mad trading off the charts what you do, but this is how I like it. Now, I did miss this one, and I was pissed I missed it, but I'm going to break it down for you guys. Pull back. Okay, here's your entry here. Resistance in around 324 was one entry of the break, or right here in around the trend line. Little mini flag here. Sorry, I'm on the wrong screen. So here's your entry here, the 325 area break, or anywhere on the trend. And we did flag out here a little bit. That was a nice entry. Pre-market high break again. There's multiple entries there. After this big run, you're thinking, shit, where am I going to get in? It's overextended. You have to wait for pullbacks. You can't be jumping in on this. Not unless it's here. In around the 350 break area. I mean, your psychological $half break. You're getting the volume in. Plus, it gave a slight pullback consolidating on that area. That would have been acceptable to get in. Any of this getting acceptable, where was my mouse gone? Any of this stuff here, it's just, you're gambling. You're just jumping in on hype. That's all stocks really is at the end of the day too. You're jumping in on hype, but this is just risky behavior, jumping in anywhere here, because you're just waiting on the disastrous pullback. At least with the $half, if you missed your entry down here, at least with the $half, there's some psychological reasoning behind it. Plus, you had a little flag. So we hit highs of 390. Now, big pullback. Started to form a really nice pattern, what I like, on the VWAPs. So, again, break of long flag here. Bounce off VWAP entry. We had a big push up. Now, you can see 370 is acting as resistance here. That we were struggling out. So it tested off 370. It also tested off the upper trend line here, which we got rejected by. Pull back down and started. This is a large flag. I call them, just a load of stupid names, but just make it simple. I call it a large flag. Again, entry down here off the bottom trend. We want to be looking to sell into the top trend if it doesn't break out. Now, it did break out in this case, but again, it got rejected at the 377 area. Pull back down, held your bottom trend here. The trend lines is a tip for you. Just drag them throughout with you throughout the day. So say if you're in a trade, say here, we start to notice a trend here, bring it up and keep it continuing. It helps you stay in trades a lot longer, and it's good for entry points as well. Other than that, that's all they're really good for. But what else do you need them for if it's helping you stay in trades longer? Giving you clear entry points. So always trading off the trend lines, always trading the breakouts of patterns as well, safer entries. So we got rejected here, 377, pull back, rebuy here at your trend. Once it broke through 377, it's always, your target here is always going to be the retest or break the new highs. This stock, I can guarantee it will break 392 before the end of the day and set a new high. I can nearly guarantee that. The patterns repeat themselves a lot. So once you can study patterns and learn how they trade, you get to take advantage of that of when you spot them throughout the day. Granted, I missed this. I was on calls all day, like I said. I missed this trade after my first AKTX trade. But clear, it's a repeat of patterns that happened yesterday, day before. These patterns happen nearly every day. We just have to be quick enough to spot them. So, like I said, your multiple entry points on this trade so far, you would have got a lot of people buying in here, and there's no way they would have held. I mean, that's a nasty hold. It's nearly a 50-cent hold. It's not going to happen, especially if breaking view up would lose people's confidence of it. But this pattern here, I like to study this pattern here. So take note of it, of a mental snapshot of what's going on here, and try keep an eye out for that going forward. Like I said, it is going to retest 392 all day. Here we go. I mean, we are live right now, and let's see, do we retest and break? Let's just give it a couple of seconds. It wasn't part of the plan, but we're here now, so let's just roll with it and see exactly what happens here. Other than that, I mean, green day is always good. Live trade recaps. I hope that you learned something from the videos that I put up, because to me, patterns is everything. We're studying patterns and we're studying candles. Once we can study the patterns and the candles, we can adjust our entries and exits, and a lot of different ways to maintain your entries and exits going forward. But I really hope this video added some value. If it did, please smash that like button. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Once again, if you are thinking of taking the mentoring programs I have on offer, May is now opened, so get booked in. Guys, I want to thank you so much for your support so far, and I'll see you tomorrow for my live demo challenge account with Tradenet. Once again, guys, God bless.